It's first versus second at Imber Court this afternoon as Dulwich Hamlet take on bogey side the Metropolitan Police. Dulwich go over their disappointment of the FA Trophy exit with a midweek success against Harrow Borough to move them 5 points clear at the top of the table and leave them unbeaten in 10 league games. They've made 4 changes with Weatherstone, Abrahams, Achimpong and Beanie all coming into the starting lineup. Tamimi Demarca is fit for the bench. The Met are also in scintillating form in the league, unbeaten in 11 and winning 8 of those. Tuesday night saw them rise to second in the table behind the Hamlet as they brushed Burgess Hill Town aside, winning 4-1. As a result, Jim Cooper names an unchanged starting lineup. Dulwich have won just once in the last 7 attempts here in the league. Can they put that record straight today and extend the lead at the summit of the table? Cargbo. Achimpong to Taylor. Move to the left side of the 3 in defence today with Chambers' absence. Tanasha Abrahams, that's a lovely ball through. Here's Allassani, early chance for him. Puts it wide. What an opportunity that is for Dulwich. First clear sight of goal either side have had today. 5 minutes gone. Abrahams with a lovely through ball and Allassani should be doing better there. Goal scoring form he's been in since arriving at the club. You'd expect him to find the back of the net. Maybe could have even taken a touch and gone around Luke Williams. Folks, I'm trying to flick it around the corner. There goes Macklin. Don't give him an early chance. Well challenged by Taylor there. And a weak shot in the end from right on the rebound. Taylor stood his ground, made it difficult for him. Defender's looking to unsettle him. Very happy to put in a challenge or two though, Allassani. He won't mind too much. Macklin brings that down. Keeps it away from Beanie as well. And comes across, Bird is forward. Wins his header against Ming. Drops for Achimpong though, who can clear. His first start for a few games, missing through injury. Ferguson can't go forward, has to use Cargbo. Now it goes forward to Tomlin. Allassani in front of him. Arthur trod on the ball, which allows Allassani to keep the ball for his side. And early shot and finds the bottom corner. Once again, Reise Allassani has scored a goal out of absolutely nothing. And he's back on the scoring charts again. Well, he had a bit of luck going his way with Arthur treading on the ball. That allowed him to get away from the defence. And just as he done this month already against Thurrock and Harlow, he's had a shot from distance which has crept into the bottom corner and gives Dulwich a lead in the 15th minute.
In the 15th minute, number 9, Reise Allassani.
Slips on a pass towards Beanie, who's on the deck as he tried to play that. It was a foul by Beanie, in fact. Lloyd Macklin for the Met Police. Fast pace in this game. Weatherstone cushions that back to Edwards. In for a fight, these two sides today. Abraham's looking to release Allassani again. He's done it once in this first half, and Allassani has got there ahead of the goalkeeper. Williams been forced to come out of his area. Allassani gets a shot on goal and gets a second. It's poor goalkeeping from Luke Williams. Not sure why he thought he had to go and get the ball in that area of the field. And Allassani makes him pay with his second goal in a couple of minutes. And despite the presence of the defender on the line, he's fired in a second from distance again.
In the 19th minute, again number 9.
Now Abrahams releasing Allassani down the left. Williams came charging after it. Allassani was always getting there first. The goalkeeper didn't retreat too quickly, tried to stand him up. Allassani beats him, and then with him taking out the equation, just had to beat the defender on the line, which he did. Right, heads that inside. Only found Cargbo, and Allassani's onside here. Williams comes again. This time he does get there first. What a ball that was from Cargbo. Just slightly too much on it, but Allassani looking really dangerous so far. Still 70 minutes in this game. There's a lot of football things to change. Salmon can help the Met on their way. There's a long ball hit. Shot from distance is wasteful from Sam Gallagher. Dropped for him. Wondered if maybe Salmon could have used him from the original free kick. He was in space, could have taken it forward himself, but had visions of glory with that long range shot there, Gallagher. Edwards looking for Ferguson. It was good in the end, Nathan Ferguson. That will drop for Beanie on the second ball. Topo come for Cargbo. Again, he can't find his pass. It's been the story of his first half. He's put some good defensive work in, Cargbo, but his passing's been a bit sloppy. Weatherstone's given that straight to Macklin, and He can ghost into the area now, Lloyd Macklin. Is there a cutback for him? Yes, there is. Blocked by Achimpong and Beanie. He had to intervene there. Not gone out of play. Dulwich slow to react. Macklin sends in the cross. Edwards punches and Dulwich will survive. Sloppy all round there from Dulwich. They played to a whistle which never came. The bench is furious with their troops out on the field. Oh, more goals in this game, you feel. Johnny Wright, well controlled. It's floated in towards Bird, who gets up well. Edwards gathers under pressure. Had the jump on Ming there. A bit too easily, Tom Bird. Right-footed cross. It's Taylor who heads clear. Drops for Sam Williams. Cross deflects off Beanie. Weatherstone takes control. Finds Allassani with his clearance. Tomlin wants it. Gasson won't get there first. Tomlin controls, needs some help now. Good dummy. In comes Ross over the top. Ferguson should have made it 3. Missed a glorious chance against Harrow on Tuesday night, and yet again can't put the ball in the back of the net. Nathan Ferguson from close range. Lovely play from Gavin Tomlin. Dummy to give him the space against Gasson. Whips in the cross, and all Ferguson had to do was apply the finishing touch, but he scooped it over the top. Won 6 of the 8 games away from home before today. Drawing the other 2 at Leyson and Staines. There's a handball. Bird miscontrolled and it kicked off his arm. And the police have suffered heavily from 2 mistakes so far in this first half. Another one there from Bird. Took his eye off the ball, it seemed. And now Tomlin has a free kick to send in. His last delivery from the wing was wonderful and Ferguson couldn't apply the finishing touch. Tomlin delivers. Weatherstone! Dulwich do get a 3rd. Thumping header. Back-to-back games he scored in. Marc Weatherstone is enjoying that one. Inside half an hour, Dulwich are 3-0 up here at Imber Court. And Tomlin, yet again, his delivery is inch perfect, just as it was for Weatherstone's goal on Tuesday night. Whipped in the free kick. Weatherstone had no marker. All he had to do was put it past Williams. He did so with aplomb. 3-0 they lead. Foul by Taylor, climbing over his man. Met Police have a chance. Maybe go for goal from this sort of range. Not too far out. Can Bird bring them back into the game? Takes deflection. Edwards gathers at full stretch and grabs hold. Saw that all the way the goalkeeper, even with the nick off the top of the wall. The last set piece led to a Dulwich goal. One's in towards the near post. Weatherstone, it was flying in. Ferguson's there, might drop for him again. Who's still alive. Comes out as far as Beanie now. That wide it comes. Tomlin. Feigns to cross. Will do so in the end. Just floats it in. Weatherstone's there. Oh, what a save tonight, Allassani. Allassani's been claiming the goal. I think it had already gone in before Achimpong put it home. He has a first half hat-trick and Dulwich have 4. And they're running away with this game. What a performance it's been in front of goal in this first half. And Allassani, his first hat-trick for the club. I thought Achimpong might have got the claim on that one. Tomlin's ball in again, over Weatherstone this time. Allassani arriving, Williams with a big hand on it. It drops over the line. He's still alive though. Bird. Dispossessed by Ming. He sends it long. Allassani might get in between Sam and Arthur. I thought that was a really good ball for a moment from Ming. Williams goes long. Right. Might get lucky. We made his luck there. And Edwards palms over. Stinging rising shot. And Edwards had to be alert to palm that one away. Right, first touch. Almost let him down. He was able to turn quickly and actually give himself space with that touch. Newton will take the throw. Gets it back from Gallagher. Comes inside Newton. Comes across, blocked by Taylor. Carver got a little touch. It's a great strike, just over the top from Mummery it goes. Came to him in space, went first time. Just rising over Preston Edwards crossbar. That's a nice pass. Macklin. Nice cue clearance. It's come for Allassani. Gavino's telling his side to drive forward. Allassani has got runners to his left and right. Uses Tomlin. Fires in the shots all the way across the goal. It goes for a goal kick. No accuracy there from Tomlin's shot, but another warning sign for the Met Police that Dulwich aren't done going forward just yet. Third corner they've had in this game then. Arthur and Gasson forward from the back. Mummery lurking at the edge of the area for any second balls that come his way. That's flicked on. Off the bar it goes. I'm not sure who it was who headed that goalwards. It's hit the woodwork there for the Met Police. Taylor, Achimpong and Weatherstone being exceptional. Some of the forward play hasn't always been the best. Here's Macklin, found by Wright. Achimpong coming across. There's a foul on the edge of the area by Achimpong. It was an arm in the face of Lloyd Macklin there. Achimpong's going to get a booking here. It was a bit of a delayed reaction from him to Edwards happy with where the ball is. Man on the edge of the wall, you know where this is going to go. He's going to try and roll around the wall, the man right on the edge there. It's Bird, that's a waste from him. Got the up part right, but couldn't get it to dip again. It's on the ball again here, Weatherstone. Just about finds Carway via deflection. No foul, apparently, by Williams there. Here's Macklin. Can centre. It's come to Wright, off target. Managed to turn. Again, couldn't wrap his foot around the ball. The chances are stacking up for the Met Police since the break. Seen the free kick go over a minute ago. They've hit the bar from Gallagher. Wright curling that one away from goal. Long to Macklin, he chests that down for Bird. Macklin has been willing to run the channels today. A lot of hard work for his side. Comes inside a couple of challenges, on he goes, gets away from Ming. Still Macklin, his own end product for him. Well, there was, but it's not on target, his shot. Again, it's a half chance that goes begging for the home side. We've taken a couple of these since the break. It may well have been a different case, a different story. Slide off and Abrahams can clear. What a ball that is in the end, it's 2 on 2. Tomlin, can he get away from Salmon? No, he can't, too close. It went to the covering defender. Tomlin struggling down there. Here's Ming. Beanie. He's going to put it out so Tomlin can receive attention. Tomlin has just come back from injury. Tomlin's struggling here. Needs a stretcher, I think. That's a worry because, as I say, he's just missed 3 months with an injury to his foot. It's a great challenge on him from Salmon. I'm wondering, he just fell a bit awkwardly. That's the blow for a man who's only just come back to first team football 2.5 weeks ago. Hopefully it's nothing serious for Tomlin and it is just a bit of soreness. Gasson. Lloyd Macklin. Shrugs off Weatherstone. Plays the pass to his right and the shot from distance comes in from right. It's just the wrong side of the post from Johnny Wright. That's not too far away from nestling in the bottom corner. In a similar sort of goal to the one Allassani scored earlier in the first half. Again, it's a chance that comes and goes though for the Met Police. And he finds Arthur with the long ball. Everyone's heads that inside, only to Robertson. Look at Macklin in space on the far side. Bird looking to join the attack with him. Fancies the early shots, and again, can't test Edwards. So many wayward shots in the second half from the Met Police. No foul there. Won fairly by Jamie Altarino. Arthur to Gallagher. Gasson. Pushing high up the field at the moment. Bird. Trying to play the 1-2. On goes Tom Bird. Edwards palms away. Might be called to action again here. Comes the next cross. The Met Police want a penalty there. They felt it was a foul after Edwards had made the save. Weatherstone with a header clear finds Beanie, but control lets him down. Macklin getting away from Allassani, who's fouled him, and Met Police again have a chance from a set piece to test Preston Edwards. So it will be Macklin, and similar to Birds earlier in the half, sails harmlessly over the crossbar. Immediately playing it forward to Allassani. It's a poor pass from him there under pressure. Hatchimpong keeps that away from Macklin, but his Bird has space to move into if he chooses. Well, they're looking to close him down now. Penalty, foul by Ming. Just a little clip perhaps on the ankle. Dulwich not really moaning about it too much, though they must have felt the referee got that one right, unfortunately. It's the league's joint leading marksman against the goalkeeper with the most clean sheets in the league this season. Who's going to come out on top? It's Edwards who does. Tappins on the rebound though. Edwards won't get a clean sheet today. Did well to save the penalty. It's Zack Newton with his first goal for the Met Police, who was there on the rebound quickest. Met Police do have something to show for their efforts this afternoon. They've put in a great second half performance. Hatchimpong has to head that clear and helped on by Green. Allassani, forward by On of Wigan towards Fal. Well, controlled by Hamadou Fal. He's only ever got one thing in mind, that's to go forward and look to create an opening. It's a lovely pass for Ming. And Dulwich find a fifth for the first time this season. Ming fires it in. Not really created much in the second half. It's about as good a chance they've had from the wing back. Fires it wide of the near post.
Give him the ball, come on!
It's a nice pass down the line. Robertson. On if we can had intercepted momentarily. Right, still on the ball though. Newton, the goal scorer. Where's that off? Torino. Just going to drift harmlessly wide again. Midway through injury time. Torino. Newton. To the final minute now. Come inside of Nathan Green. Gallagher. Wide it goes to Newton again. Sustained spell of possession for the Met as Gallagher sends it goalwards, and it's just curled over the top. Peppered Preston Edwards goal with shots in the second half. Rarely called into action. Warning signs have been there. Met will come again in games this season. Beanie controls on the chest, the skipper. Back in the lineup this afternoon. Green for Hatchimpong. Sends that long. Dulwich struggled a little bit in the second half, but what a first half it was from them. They were 4-0 up after 45 minutes, and that was the difference in this game in the end. A hat-trick from Reise Allassani. He had his first two inside the first 19 minutes. The first one, a slip from Jeremy Arthur, gave him a bit of time on the ball. He found a shot into the bottom corner past Luke Williams. The second one came when Williams decided to come out of his area to challenge Allassani. Didn't get to the ball first. Allassani came inside and, despite a defender on the goal line, fired home from the edge of the area. It was 3 on the half-hour mark. Weatherstone scoring in back-to-back games, meeting a Gavin Tomlin free kick to plant his header past Williams. And then the fourth goal came when the cross was met by Allassani. The goalkeeper spilled it over the line, and Dulwich had a 4-0 lead at the break. Met Police, though, credit to them. They're not 11 games unbeaten in the league for nothing, and they came out with all guns blazing in the second half. Shot after shot they couldn't test Preston Edwards enough, though. Many of their chances going off target. They did hit the bar. Sam Gallagher with that. But then late on, Sanchez Ming conceded a penalty. Lloyd Macklin saw his spot kick saved by Edwards, and the rebound fell to Zack Newton to give them a consolation for their efforts. So Dulwich moved 8 points clear in their first win here for a couple of years. Its final score at Imber Court is Met Police 1, Dulwich Hamlet 4. Gav, just how good was that first half performance today?
Very good. We knew that Met Police were a strong team and a team that really play on the front foot, and we thought about how we could defend and then still be a threat. We thought we defended fairly well, and obviously we were a good threat, and we used the ball really well in terms of getting down the side of them. We used Reise and Gavin's ability to hurt them down the side as well, and I thought it really went well.
Particularly in that first half as well, you're very good at getting to the second ball. When you're winning those first ones in the box, they're quite a physical side. You made sure you got blocks in the way or tackles for that second ball.
Yeah, we felt that obviously being away from home and a team we're playing against who are used to winning games now, that we would need to be that resilient at times today. And we got that sort of thought process into the boys' minds. We told them that we felt we'd have opportunities to score goals, but we had to do that part right, and I felt we did do that right. Considering
that Reese missed an early chance, Nathan put one over the crossbar, you must be very pleased with the way you took your chances in the first half.
Yeah, definitely. I thought Reese has shown that finish he scored the first one. He's shown that a few times now. Excellent finish, and then again the second finishes were good as well. Like you said, we had other opportunities to score goals in the first half, and it wouldn't have been on chances. It wouldn't have been any embarrassment. But not to be greedy, 4 goals away to a very good team in our league is a lot to take.
Was it a case of you taking your foot off the gas in the second half, or did the Met Police play better, do you think?
A little bit of both. I thought they managed the game a little bit better in terms of our threat, but also I felt that mentally it was probably slightly difficult for our boys to sort of maintain the level that they'd set in the first half, especially with 4 goals up. It's always quite a difficult thing to be in a lead like that and then sort of kick on again in performance. So I thought that it was a little bit of a human reaction, and also I thought the Met done well to step it up as well.
I don't know how many times in post-match interviews we've spoken about Reise Allassani in the last month. Only been in a month, but he's now already the top scorer this season for the club. It just shows what a great goal scorer he is.
Yeah, he is. I mean, he can play in a numerous amounts of positions. Depending on how you set up, he can play as a wide player, even a little 10 and a 9 as well, as you've seen. The good thing about Reise is that he's not even fit yet, and there's more to come from him. Personally, in terms of his physical fitness, match fitness, he hasn't had a good pre-season. So as that goes on, it'll only benefit us, benefit himself. But now his finishing's been clinical. His movement at times is very, very good and very intelligent. But like I say, the level of his own performance can still get higher. And he knows that because he's got big standards himself, and he wants to achieve a lot in the game.
Just finally, it was obviously going to be 2 tough games in 4 days. Come through the first one, they look to Hendon. Again, it'll be a tough night on Tuesday, but you go there full of confidence.
Yeah, always, of course, always full of confidence, especially winning games, and we played Met today, who are a good team. We know Hendon are another very good team, and we unfortunately we lost to them at home, and we'd like to redress that on Tuesday. But first things first, we have to win the battle tactically, physically, and even technically to be able to win away at Hendon on Tuesday. But we're in good vein of form, and hopefully we can go down there and get the points.